a few weeks ago, Lisette came to me with the idea that maybe we should do something to remember a dark day. And I said, no, we're not going to do that. And now I got all these microphones and cameras and crap going on, and I wish I'd have stuck to that. No, we're not going to do that, because it's not my thing. Okay, this is not about me. This is about you. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought we should probably remember all the hard work that everybody did to get us back to where we are in this building in the dry. So, you know, when I grew up, my parents taught me if it's going to snow or if you're going to have bad weather, be prepared. So I think I was driving down John Sevier about 6 o'clock in the morning a year ago, trying to find my way because you couldn't even see the road. There was so much snow. And Cecil called me and he says, we've got a problem. And I said, well, what kind of problem we got, Cecil? He said, the fire marshal says we can't get in our building. And I said, why can't we get in our building? He said, well, the roof's falling in. So I got off that phone call, tried to call the fire marshal, see if we could get in. He wouldn't even let us in the office. So it was just a bad day. But we came in anyway, a couple of us, Cecil and Shannon, myself, I'm not sure, there was 2 or 3 of us here. And we canceled work because we couldn't get in the building. And it was just a long, hard day. And we came back here, it was a mess, there was a hole, the roof was sagging, the walls were falling in, water was all over the place. And there was, it just looked like it would be impossible to get back to work. And you're thinking about how are we going to pay everybody? You can't come to work. How are we going to get hardware to all these dealers? And how are we going to get the building fixed? How are we going to even get back in the building? So I think we finally got Bill here, and he and I were here for a day or two. We kept bringing more folks in, kind of sneaking because we still weren't supposed to be in the building. Anyway, long story short, a year later, and here we are. And that's because of you guys. Okay, we found a way with tunnels, and I don't know how many times Tim took that conveyor belt down and put it back up, and we just kept hanging in there and making it work. And a year later, we don't have a bathroom yet or an office, but we've got a complete building that's in the dry. So, and we're filling the floor finally. It took a whole doggone year. It's hard to imagine it took that long, but 30,000 square feet to put a building back together inside of a building basically was really a challenge. Even finding somebody that would do it was a challenge. So, took a long time. Here we are. And I just wanted to say thank you, because we couldn't have done this without all of you. It was a challenge to everybody. You had to do your job differently. You had to show up different shifts. It was just hard. It's been a hard year. And then in the middle of that, we had an opportunity to buy a company, which was not real smart, I guess, timing-wise, but you don't get an opportunity to do what we did with buying Bostwick Braun. So we loaded more work on top of what we already had, and we finally got through 2024. We made money. We were successful. We're here. We're growing. We're healthy. We're happy. And we got this building that we're in the dry here, and we can continue to do work like House-Hasson's supposed to do work. And all of our dealers are grateful. To them, it wasn't a very big event. If they had come here and seen what we were working through, I'm not sure they could understand that they were still getting what they were supposed to be getting, but we're grateful for all of you. It's just kind of a time of celebration and to remember all the hard work that everybody did, because it took all of you. It took all of you. And we wouldn't be here today with this dry building and all this basically new space that we hadn't had in so long without everybody's help. So some of you haven't been back here, so it's kind of good to see what we've gotten done. It looks really nice. It's something to be proud of, and I'm proud of each and every one of you for helping us, because we couldn't have done it without you. Yes. Thank you.